you're doing super well today. My name is Mackenzie and I'm so happy that you're here. So in today's video, I'm bringing to you the 10 ways to invest in yourself. Now, these 10 ways are the things that I do pretty much every day to try and invest in myself and make more self-improvement and positive changes in my life. And so I really wanted to share them with you guys because investing in yourself is just like investing in a car or investing in a company that you really like. It's something that's going to bring long-term positive changes to your life. So I hope that these resonate with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so my number one tip, and I feel like you guys already know I'm gonna say this, is meditation. And I say meditation in literally every single one of my videos, but it's really true. And meditation is such an amazing investment of your time because even just sitting down for 10 minutes is gonna make the world of a difference. So before I even started meditating, I felt like I was asleep. And then once I started meditating, I feel like I just woke up because it's literally just sitting down and being silent with your thoughts and your emotions and your feelings. And that is when you get the most clarity in your life. And just doing that for 10 minutes a day makes such a long-term positive changes in your life. So I really, really hope if you guys haven't already started meditating, definitely sit down and meditate. I am planning on making some short, maybe 10-minute meditation videos, so look out for those. Okay, so number two is giving yourself a break. And this may seem counterintuitive because if you want to make long-term positive changes, then you should be busy all the time. But actually it's the total opposite. So how is this counterproductive? I think, and this is things that I've discussed with other people as well, when you are incredibly busy all the time, you are not being as productive as you possibly could be. And you're also stressing yourself out. You're also going to burn out. That's what happens when you're busy all the time. And so if you're just able to give yourself a break when you feel like you need one, that is time well invested because then you're gonna be even more productive in the next task that you're gonna be doing. So giving yourself a break, taking those 5 minutes. I know there's also another really interesting productivity tool where you work 20 minutes on, 5 minutes off, and you do that sort of pattern. That makes it for a really, really productive change in your day. So give yourself that break if you feel like you need it. Don't burn out, don't stress out. Everything is gonna be just fine. Giving yourself those 5 minutes are gonna be a really good investment of your time. Okay, so number three is to surround yourself with self-improvement books and reading material and things like that, because I feel like the more that you invest your time in learning more about these self-improvement tools, and maybe they won't all resonate with you, but at least you put it in your little toolbox here in your brain, you're able to use those tools potentially in a situation in the future. And just imagine if you have all of these ideas and tools and techniques to use when you're stressed, or when you're feeling anxious, or when some situation comes up at work, or you feel like you need to make an important decision, having these tools and techniques by learning these different things and surrounding yourself with these self-improvement books and readings and things is gonna really, really make a difference and be a great time well invested. So I suggest maybe doing just 15 minutes of reading a self-improvement book a day. You can also go to Audible. I love Audible. I'm always listening to my Audible books. Or maybe even just having positive affirmations. My amazing friend Zoe, she has a great book of positive affirmations. So even just going through those for 15 minutes a day and just saying them out loud is also a really great way to invest in yourself. So surround yourself with these self-improvement tools and techniques and you're really, really gonna see a difference. Number four is to take control of your finances. And finances can really, really stress people out. And when you are totally responsible for your finances, I feel like then you can completely invest in your future. So things like going into debt, or not having some sort of debt payment plan, or maybe not thinking positively, having limiting beliefs about money. Take control of these parts of your life and your finances, and you're gonna be able to invest in your future. It's been an interesting journey for me because I feel like I've kind of stopped teaching in a way which has made it made me a little less financially secure, but I feel like it's time well invested because I'm able to focus on the projects that I feel like are really gonna be good for my career. Making these sorts of decisions and then being able to invest more time in the things that I feel like in the long term are also going to benefit me financially. It's also part of being financially responsible. So even if you are in debt, figure out some sort of debt payment plan. If you feel like you aren't making enough money at your job, try and figure out some way to invest in your time so that you can make more money in the future. Or yeah, even just maybe something isn't serving you and you feel like the time is going to be well invested in something else. Figure out the certain aspects that you feel like you need to be more financially responsible and do that. Okay, so the next one is choosing your friends wisely. So this is something that I've learned a lot about in Berlin and I've been very lucky. I feel like here in Berlin, I've really met positive, like-minded people who really care about their own future as well as yours, and they are completely invested in you and making sure that you shine. And so it's been really amazing surrounding myself with these types of people, because it's this amazing give and take relationship where I feel like they are so invested in my future, but they're also so invested in theirs, and we want to build each other up. And so choosing friends that are like that is going to be a great, great investment for your future. And maybe you take a look around, you feel like the people that are around you are not like that, and maybe making that investment in trying to find new people who are like that is also going to be a great way to invest in your future and invest in yourself. So find those people that really truly want to make you shine, that you feel like builds you up, but also you build them up as well, and you have that really positive mutual relationship, and they're going to be a really great investment in your time. Okay, so next one is finding a mentor. And I feel like I have many mentors in my life. They come in different phases of my life. I feel like I've lived in many different chapters and I feel like at this point in my life I do have one mentor who I don't even know if he really knows that he's like my mentor, but he really truly is. He's one of my clients, and he's just such a positive person, and he's so productive. He has a YouTube channel here. His name is Doug, and I absolutely feel like every time I talk to him, he is just so inspirational. I just feel like I have so much to learn from him, and he makes such amazing content and just really cool ideas about like living an entrepreneur life and passive income and all this really cool stuff. So I'll go ahead and link his channel down below. He's been such an amazing mentor for me, and I just feel like working with him has really made me be more productive and more open-minded with like giving new ideas and things like that and being creative. So finding somebody like that who you feel like can really truly support these new creative ideas that you have, and also is able to support you and motivate you. Finding somebody that you feel like you can kind of look up to and who can give you solid advice and just listen to them and talk to them openly and freely is an amazing, amazing relationship. So think about maybe somebody that could be your mentor, or somebody maybe doing like life coaching or something can also be something that you're interested in. Doing these sorts of things is definitely a really good investment in yourself. So go ahead, find a mentor, find somebody in your life that could be a mentor. Okay, so the next thing is try and learn something new every day. And so this is something that I like to do, just one new thing every day. And I feel like every time I do learn something new, I'm like, oh, okay, that's my one new thing that I learned today. And you're just gonna find that this builds and builds and builds. So if you learn something new every day, well, there's 365 days in a year, and then span that over many, many years. Imagine how much you can learn if you just learn one new thing every day. And even if you want to up it a notch with like 2 or 3 things every day, then the lifespan of that is just going to be incredible, and you're just going to be so filled with knowledge, and it's going to feel really good. And so learning something new every day, make it your goal, learn something new every day, is going to be something that's really fun and also a great investment in yourself. Okay, so my next one is to stay in touch with people that you love. So for me, I feel like it's been really hard to keep in touch with the people that I love, especially being abroad. You know, I'm living in Germany right now, which is actually a separate video that I'm going to make. But basically, it's really hard to keep in touch with the people that you love. So taking time to actually keep in touch with them, have a call with them, have a Skype call, you know, chat with them on WhatsApp or on Messenger or something. Just try and keep in touch as much as you possibly can. And yeah, just keep those relationships that you feel like you really cherish alive. And it's really hard because relationships take a lot of work. They take a lot of trust and communication. But if you're willing to put in the work for the people that you love, then you're really going to benefit in the long term with those types of people. So definitely find those people that you love and just try and keep in touch with them. Keep that spark, keep that fire alive with them. Okay, so my next one is to spend less time on social media. And I feel like this is such a contradiction because I love social media. YouTube, I'm on Instagram, I'm on all these social media channels. And I feel like it's so hard to not spend so much time on social media. Spending less time on social media is actually going to be way more enriching, because when you're on social media, you find that you compare yourself a lot. You feel like maybe you're missing out on certain things that you wouldn't otherwise even know about before. And then also people kind of on social media craft their lives to look a certain way. And so that comparison, that green monster, the envy, can sometimes creep in. Maybe another good tip is just to spend, like when you're on social media, surround your social media with just positive things and the people that you love, and just keep it that way. And if you do this, you're gonna find that you're gonna feel a lot more fulfilled in your life, a lot more enriched. You're not gonna feel like you're gonna have massive FOMO if something's going on and you weren't invited, and these sorts of things. And then also too, if you spend less time on social media, you're able to spend more time with the people that are actually in person in real life, and you're able to focus on them and that relationship or that work or being more productive or something. So spending less time on social media is going to be a really great investment, and just focusing on other things that are actually happening around you, being more mindful and aware. Okay, so my last tip is to set goals. So write them out, write out the goals that you want to have. Think about it. What is it that you want in 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years? What are those things? And write them out. Be really super clear about what exactly it is that you want, and just write them down, meditate on it. What I like to do is kind of like write like a letter to the universe about something that I want. So I'll sit down, I'll meditate, and then I'll like write my letter. But that's just an exercise to kind of set goals, because I feel like it really solidifies it in my brain when I do that. So figure out what your goals are gonna be, write them down, and then you're gonna find that you're gonna have a visual, or make a vision board or something to set goals, and you're gonna find that a lot of the time they do come true. So set some goals and go get them. Okay, everybody, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Before you forget, please go and subscribe to me below. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!